to $40. Okay, I would bring into Anesthesia Greenwood billing Medicare more money. But however you cut it, we're still paying, Medicare still paying the same amount of money for those time limits. It will not increase the cost for Medicare, Medicaid, and what you guys are concerned with. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. What about for private insurance? Does it work sort of the same way, or is it different?
There's different models with private insurance. Some private insurance just pay the anesthesia group like mine. It's one fee that we negotiate. And some insurances they pay both the anesthesiologist and the nurse anesthetist in different bills. But when you look at these cumulatively, they roughly are in the same area for total cost for a unit of anesthesia delivered.
Thank you. Also, so do y'all practice just in the hospital in Greenwood, or do you have surgery centers? Can you talk about that a little bit?
No, we practice at Self Regional Healthcare at the big hospital, big house as we call it. There's an outpatient surgery center that we have. We also deliver care in Abbeville Area Medical Center, and we also work at the Laser Center in Lawrence, South Carolina. Just to tell you how strongly my group feels about this, because we're still a private group. We're not employed by the hospital. At the Self-Regional Healthcare, we have the team model, the nurse anesthetist and the anesthesiologist. We just recently moved to the team model within the last 6 months at the surgery center. In Abbeville, where they run one room all day long, we send an anesthesiologist there by himself to deliver that care. Same way at surgery center, the Lawrence Eye Clinic, the Laser Center. We send an anesthesiologist there by themselves. My group does not allow a nurse anesthetist to practice without supervision. My group could make more money. We could send them here, there, and yonder, but it's what we believe, so we practice what we preach.
Now you referenced you just switched to the team model at Abbeville. Okay, so
Not in Abbeville, at the outpatient surgery center.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So can you just kind of describe for us what the other models are, or what the model was before it was the team model? Because I think we have kind of an idea of what the team model is.
Right. Before that, we were running 2 to 3 operating rooms there, and at the outpatient surgery center, and we sent physicians there. Physicians delivered the care one-on-one. What changed in our group was we had 2 of our older physicians retire, and it is not the easiest thing to recruit anesthesiologists, even nurse anesthetists to Greenwood, South Carolina. So we made that switch because it was the direction we wanted to go.
Thank you.
And we believe in the team model.
First of all, thank you for coming and bringing the additional information. Just a quick question. Here, your organization changing to the team model. So, I guess my question is just, basic. So, if a system is not using the anesthesiologist care team model, a hospital, that is unsafe, is that what you're saying?
Can you repeat that?
I say if a hospital is not using the anesthesiologist care team model, that it's an unsafe facility?
If it's the safest model, we believe, is the care team, because the nurse anesthetists and the anesthesiologists all speak the same language. We know what we're asking for. We know what we're getting across to each other. And so that team has 4 hands, 2 sets of eyes, and it's easier to work in that model as opposed to being a lone anesthesiologist up in the middle of the night, taking care of a gunshot wound and giving unit and unit of blood. It's an extra set of hands and eyes and the education that goes along. Is it less safe? That is an excellent question. I would tell you that I spent probably 15 years doing it by myself, delivering my anesthetics with me standing at the head of the bed. And I would tell you that I think it was pretty dang safe. There were moments of sheer terror, but it was safe.
Thank you, I got what I was looking for.
Okay. Thank you.